All praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Wa Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect throughout the four corners of this whole entire earth, no matter where, whom they may be, or what they may look like. To the rest of the church who believe as well, including you women, to the dead in Yahweh Shai also. And the water to Yahweh Shai, because without him, enduring and going to that cross for the nation of Israel, none of this would even be possible whatsoever. All right? So there's a lot of hypocrisy. There's a lot of hypocrites who claim to believe in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, but really they don't believe. Really, they put on a show for the world, but behind closed doors, they're really false. F-O-S, full of sh. All right? And that's according to the scriptures, man. This is the book of Romans chapter 12 and verse 9. Let love be without dissimulation. Abhor that which is evil. Cleave to that which is good. So don't be trying to use love as a cover-up. Don't be trying to use love as a reason not to be sincere. What I'm saying is, the scriptures tell you sodomites are supposed to be put to death. That is against the Bible. But you'll have those people say, well, God loves everybody. You have to love your neighbor. They're not applying love the right way. They're doing it in a non-sincere way, trying to combat the scriptures, but then trying to mesh the scriptures within their life at the same time. Let love be without dissimulation. So to love is to also hate evil. So to love according to the scriptures is totally different than the love that this world has to offer, or what this world tells you about what love is. Abhor that which is evil. Cleave to that which is good. All right? So you're not supposed to have any liking, about the way this society is set up. You shouldn't have any liking about, sodomites running the whole world. In the closet sodomites. Muscular looking men. Looking masculine. Secret sodomites, man. You should hate these kind of things if you loved according to the scriptures. But a lot of people, they think love is about give me a hug, your neighbor can stab you in the back, and then you hug them again and say it's all right. Especially when you're dealing with these other nations, starting with Esau. Cleave to that which is good. So when you cleave to something, imagine having a magnet and you place it on your fridge, right? And how it sticks to the fridge, it cleaves to the fridge. Or if you take some paper and you put some glue in between the two pieces of paper, okay? They're cleaving with each other. That's how you have to be when it comes to good, but you have to separate when it comes to wickedness. And don't use love as an excuse to justify that which is wrong. Okay? In fact, this is the book of Isaiah chapter 5 and verse 20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil. And one of the reasons, a lot of people do it is because they use love in a non-sincere way. They use love in a deceptive way. Okay? They use love to hide their sins. They try to be nice to others to cover up what they're really doing behind the scenes. You'll have those who will justify a sodomite only because secretly they like that. You know what I'm saying? They might not come out and say it, but they're using love, speaking well on it, because they're trying to cover up something. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. And you're having that all throughout the world. You have Edomites calling themselves Israelites. You have Israelites calling themselves Hamites. You have people claiming to believe in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, but then when the scriptures are brought out, they oppose it, they fight against it, they have a million and one excuses, that rope of excuses on why they shouldn't follow it. All of a sudden, since the truth comes out, now the Bible, it doesn't exist, or the truth, it's not real, you know? Not that it doesn't exist, but the truth of the Bible is pretty much watered down, or it's not true at all. That's pretty much calling good evil, man. Speaking against the men of the Lord, that's calling good evil. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil. You know, claiming that you don't need the name of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. That put darkness for light and light for darkness. That put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. All right, and that's exactly what Esau does. That's all Esau does, man. He'll take whatever Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai set up, and he'll pretty much, counterbalance it, or pretty much reverse it. Okay. Let's go to the book of Joshua. I want to say it's chapter 22 and 5. Joshua chapter 22 verse 5. But take diligent heed to do the commandment and the law which Moses, the servant of the Lord, charged you, to love the Lord your God, and to walk in all his ways, and to keep his commandments, and to cleave unto him, and to serve him with all your heart and with all your soul. So you gotta cling to the Lord by doing what he asks you to do. A lot of people claim they love God, but they don't walk in his ways. In order for you to love God, you have to walk in his ways. You have to apply these scriptures, man. Okay? You have to agree with Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Okay? But take diligent heed to do the commandment and the law which Moses, the servant of the Lord, charged you, to the Lord your God, and to walk in all his ways, and to keep his commandments. And you'll have people say, the commandments are done away with. Well, that's the doctrine of men. But you claim to believe in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. You claim to love the Lord. You claim that you and the Lord have this great relationship, but you're not trying to walk according to what the scriptures say. That would make somebody a hypocrite. And to keep his commandments, and to cleave unto him, and to serve him with all your heart and with all your soul. Okay, so just like you're supposed to cling to good, okay, just like I brought out earlier, you're supposed to cleave to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. Really, you should want no doings with this world. The only doings with the world you should have is when you have to kind of get in and out. But really, we're hastening for this place to be destroyed, man. We don't want to be a part of this society. We don't want to have to sell out just to make it in this world. All right, we're trying to follow Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, but then you'll have the hypocrites say, I believe in God, but they're not doing anything Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai said to do. And that would make that person a liar. Let's touch back on the book of Isaiah. Chapter 3 and verse 8. For Jerusalem is ruined, and Judah is fallen, because their tongue and their doings are against the Lord, to provoke the eyes of his glory. So that's our people. They're not with the Lord, man. They're totally opposition of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. But then at the other end, they're speaking on, oh, I believe in God. I love God. I trust in God. God, get me through this. God, bless me this job. Please, blah, 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 right? But then they walk after their own way. The scriptures tell you, I just brought it out, how you are to walk after the Lord's ways. If you love the Lord, you'll walk after his ways, man, not your own ways. And that's what our people do. They walk after their own rebellious ways and then claim to have this close relationship with the Most High, and then can't understand why, our people keep getting caught up in these different judgments, man. Why Esau keeps gunning our people down. Why are we still the tail and not the head? Why are we still at the bottom and not the top? Okay? Because of our faults, we're not exalted. Okay? For Jerusalem is ruined and Judah is fallen. So that's all Israel, man. And that shows you where the fallen angels, man. Going into, the truth of the scriptures, the fallen angels are not, you know, uh, a demonic force that you don't see, a bunch of gargoyles that fell from the heavens, and now they're pretty much patrolling the earth looking for souls to take to hell, man. Okay, the fallen angels are the Israelites, all right? And really, that's based off the fact that we broke the law, statutes, and commandments. Okay? For Jerusalem is ruined, and Judah is fallen, because their tongue and their doings are against the Lord, to provoke the eyes of his glory. So there you go, man. Our people are against Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Oh, I love God, man. Oh, we close, man. I pray all the time. Oh, yeah, I believe. I used to go to church every Sunday when I was little. Blah, 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 man. All that don't mean nothing. This is the book of John, chapter 15 and verse 20. Remember the word that I said unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they have kept my saying, they will keep yours also. But all these things will they do unto you for my name's sake, because they know not him that sent me. Okay, so the reason why, you have a lot of people, they speak against the doctrine of Yahushai, they speak ill of us, is because they don't know God, man. But then they claim to have this close relationship with the Most High, the God of the Bible. And they have no doings with the Most High, the power of heaven and earth, man. All right? The scriptures just said it right here. So anytime you see brothers being persecuted for doing the right thing, whoever that is, they don't know Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. They can claim to know the Most High, Yahweh and his son Yahushai, but that don't mean nothing, man. Okay? We all know actions speak louder than words. We all know you know a man by his fruit. Okay? So if you claim to believe in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, it's going to show in what you believe. It's going to show in your actions, man. How you carry yourself, how you move day to day throughout your life, man. Not just when people watching, but behind the scenes, man. Behind the scenes, are you having sex with somebody's wife? Behind the scenes, are you praying to Jesus? Behind the scenes, do you really not believe? It's just something you put on for the world. Those who know Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, they're going to be a part of this, man. They're going to know what it's like to be persecuted and what it's like to be, basically looked at as an enemy of this world. And it's going to get worse. But, right now, as we ponder on certain things, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is showing us how, even with so much going on, he has us. Why? Because we know him. These people don't know him. And that's why they're bugging out. They're losing their minds. They don't have the answers. And the answers being given to them all the time. All right? But all these things will they do unto you for my name's sake, because they know not him that sent me. If I had not come and spoken unto them, they had not had sin, but now they have no cloak for their sin. And there you go, man. Let's go to the book of Titus. And you Israelites, you heard this truth, so there's no more excuses. You have no more cloak for your sins, because the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai have gone out throughout the whole entire earth, man. And everybody's heard this truth. All right? Let me go back to where I was. Titus chapter 1 and verse 16. They profess that they know God, but in works they deny him, being abominable and disobedient, and unto every good work reprobate. And you have a lot of Israelites claiming, how close they are with the Lord. You might have people, they might say, hey man, I read the Bible every day. I read 3 chapters every day. And then, when you ask them something, what they know, they try to give you a little knowledge, you find out they don't know anything. And that pretty much shows you how a lot of our people, man, They're hypocrites because they'll say one thing and then totally do something different. All right, and that's just how you can pretty much decipher if you have the spirit of discernment on those who follow Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, because they're going to do what he's asking. They're going to do what's required of him, compared to those who claim to know God and they're not doing anything that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai is asking whatsoever. But they just say they know somebody. You know how, in this world when somebody passes away and then, you have people showing up to the funeral that ain't seen this person in years and ages, and then they show up out of nowhere acting like they knew this person. Okay? That's how a lot of people try to treat Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. Or like, somebody who's trying to get into a VIP party and they're on the outside of the party talking about, I know him. Come on, man, let me in. Hey, man, your name's not on the list. Man, I know him. Come on, man, tell him I'm here. Look, you acting like you know him. You don't know Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Because if you knew Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, you're going to walk according to his ways, man. Titus 1:16, they profess that they know God. I'm going to go into that word profess in the blue letter. This is Greek 3670. It says, to say the same thing as another, to agree with, assent, to concede, not to refuse, to promise, not to deny, to confess, declare, to confess, to admit or declare oneself guilty or what one is accused of, to profess, to declare openly, speak out freely, to profess oneself worshiper of one, to praise, celebrate. And you have that all throughout the church, man. All these people who claim to believe the Most High, they don't know anything about the Most High. They don't know anything about his only begotten son. They don't know anything about, the Israelites, man. But they'll tell you with their mouth, try to deceive you and have you thinking, oh, they're one with Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. No, they're not, man. Anyone who opposes this truth, anyone who tells you reincarnation is not in the scriptures, they don't know Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. If somebody tells you Esau can be saved, same thing, man. If somebody tells you your woman's supposed to be 50-50 with you, or she's supposed to rule over you, same thing. They don't know Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, but they confess. They put it out there in the atmosphere and having, simple-minded people around them to believe, oh, they're really believers. And they're wicked as hell, man. But then when it comes to, oftentimes when it comes to the real true believers, nobody listens, right? I'm going to go to my last one. And I'm going to go on ahead and close it out. Yeah, devils. This is Matthew 15. Matthew 15 and verse, I believe it's 7. Let me check it out. It says, ye hypocrites, well did Esaias prophesy of you, saying, this people draweth nigh unto me with their mouth and honoreth me with their lips, but their heart is far from me. So that shows you the hypocrisy, right? And a lot of people, they'll tell you that. Hey, man, I believe, I'm with you, I agree. But then their actions show totally different. Where was I at? But in vain they do worship me, teaching for doctrine commandments of man. And that's what you have today, man. You have people, twisting the scriptures, man. Totally falsifying the scriptures intentionally, or pretending to know the scriptures because they don't want to be looked at as an idiot. But their mouth shows who they are. But in vain they do me, teaching for doctrine commandments of men. And that's what you have in today's world, man. And if you really serve Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, you're not going to be trying to go off according to the doctrines of men. You're going to go off according to what the truth say. And that's why, with everything happening throughout the world, the Most High is going to keep racking it up. It's going to get worse, man. You're going to see more Jake. In fact, you heard about the situation. There was two Israelite lynchings that came after the George Floyd situation, because the Most High is still showing you Israelites, look, man, he ain't done. There's a lot more judgment coming. Instead of mourning for George Floyd and other Israelites, you know, typically you should be mourning for yourself, because judgment's coming to this world, man. All right? And that's through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. So I'm going to go ahead and close it out there. So Kahala, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Shalom.